Hello guys. Okay, we're on week 5. Okay, this is another chart you get to fill out. It's called, the day 1 is overcoming cravings. We're going to rate our cravings. Now you'll remember last week we rated our hunger. Now we're going to rate our cravings, and we're going to prove that you can withstand the uncomfortable feeling of resisting your cravings. It's pretty self-explanatory what you need to do on this chart. Just follow the instructions. And then we're going to have some anti-craving strategies. So what I want you to do here is, label the craving that you're having. I don't know what this silly thing's doing. I don't know. There we go. Okay. So label, the craving. Is it uncomfortable? But it's not an emergency. Okay. So one of the things that we tend to do when we feel hunger or when we have cravings is we treat it as if it's some big emergency, and we have to, take care of it. I always kind of equate these things with, a spoiled child. You guys have, just like me, we have treated our bodies as if they cannot experience any discomfort. And if it, even begins to feel uncomfortable, we must respond and give it what it wants. And that's how we got to where we've gotten, okay? And I always equate it to a spoiled child. If you took your child into a store and he or she insisted on a toy that you're not going to buy them, and they decide, well, since you said no, I'm going to throw myself onto the ground and have a huge fit out here in front of everyone. Well, you would never give in at that point. All you're doing is encouraging that behavior. Well, it's no different with our bodies. When we keep giving in and giving in every time our body says, I'm hungry, feed me. I think I'd like some of that today, or, I really cannot say no to this. You must give it to me. We have to look at them just like we would a spoiled child and say, no, 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 no. Treat your body like a spoiled child and stop giving into it, because it is going to sabotage your ultimate goals and your ultimate plans for your life. And down the road, you're going to be so mad at yourself if you don't learn to start saying no to yourself. So that's that chart. You're going to have, everything pretty much is self-explanatory on day 1. Then you're going to use the following chart to assess the various distractions that can be used. Okay, so one of the best ways to fight the cravings is to have some distractions already on hand that you can go and do that will help you say no to your body. For example, brush your teeth, polish your nails, reread part of a book, call a friend, call me, go to the store, play with a pet. Just come up with your own list of distractions that you can start replacing those bad behaviors with some good behaviors that don't involve food. So you know what you like to do. Put them on this list and remind yourself, when hunger comes, instead of giving my body what it wants because it's not time to eat yet, I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to go sit on the back patio and read a book. Whatever it is that will help you be distracted. Remove yourself from the trigger. That's the most important thing. Come out of that room where you're feeling distracted or feeling the trigger to eat. Then, you're going to go through your, sabotaging thoughts, create your art cards, do your checklist. The last thing on this week is I want you to start really learning how to plan for tomorrow. I know we talked a little bit about this last week with you, making sure that you have your house set up and you prioritize your time. one of the things that at this point in the program that's easy to fall into is not having your ducks in a row as far as, okay, what do I need to have ready for tomorrow? You get kind of lazy at times and you think, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I'm tired of prepping food, or I'm tired of, cooking the night before for the next day because I need to take it for lunch, or whatever it is. And then what happens is you get off program because you're no longer doing the essential things you need to do to be prepared for the next day. So just really practice putting in place the day before the things you're going to need for the next day, so that you don't get caught off guard. One of the things to remember too is, okay, you can't have fast food on this program. You can't go driving through somewhere because that stuff isn't supposed to be eaten. But if you ever need a fast, quick meal, go to your local grocery store, get a rotisserie chicken, get some broccoli and steam it. That is a fast, healthy meal, okay? Do your checklist, sabotaging thoughts. I hope by now you are doing everything we've built up to so far. If you find that some of these steps you haven't implemented yet, don't move forward. Get these things set before you keep moving to the next worksheet, okay? So just because it says week 1 and week 2 doesn't mean you have to do it, consecutively. If it takes you 2 weeks to get week 1 established, then take 2 weeks and get it established. I'd rather you get those things established and add than just keep trying to keep up and you're not doing all of it. So that's it for this week. I will see you guys soon. Thanks.